Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Spetz Playz. This time, never decides to actually boot up Bless You Speed. Mercy is a game, part of a series that I absolutely adore. So we're going to do Borderlands, Game of the Year Edition, Enhanced! So, right off the bat, I want to let everybody know, this is a side LP-ish type deal. Why is that, you ask? Well, mainly because I want to see if anybody wants to jump in on this thing with me. This is 4-player multiplayer. Think Diablo, but open world, but with guns and 3D world. Just infinite loot. So if you're not familiar with Borderlands, which I don't know who wouldn't be at this point, but hey, you never know. Come and join me as we start this quirky little game. Okay, so I was just messing around with settings and everything. I have no characters on here. I am going to be skipping the intro because it's got copyrighted music. If you can go find it anywhere online, if you want to check it out, go look at it. It's actually kind of funny. It's got some cool stuff in the intro. Introduces characters like, except Claptrap there, who's just being a complete moron right now. So, let's get started. I am going to skip this intro. We're going to go straight to character select, and I'll explain the characters very quickly.
You want to hear
except for this.
Huh? What about treasure hunters? Have I got a story for you? Pandora. This is our home, but make no mistake, this is not a planet of peace and love. They say it's a wasteland, that it's dangerous, that only a fool would search for something of value here. Then perhaps I am a fool. But do not be fooled by what Pandora appears to be. There was a legend. Many people tell it. The legend of the Vault. My father would always go on about the Vault, even with his dying breath. Advanced alien technology, infinite wealth, fame, power, women. So you can understand why some little kiddos who hear the stories grow up to become Vault hunters. Well, I have a story you may not believe, but I tell you it is true. The legend of the Vault is real, and it is here on Pandora. And let's call her a guardian angel, appeared to guide the Vault hunters to their prize. The tale begins right here on Pandora with the brave Vault hunters, the guardian angel, and most importantly, me.
They changed up that intro a little bit. So disclaimer to get this out of the way, for those of you who are weak-minded and everything, this game is violent. There is some language, and it's
you look like a Traxican wrestler moonlighting
but it's very cartoonish. So
and you, soldier man.
If you don't want to watch, don't watch. If you're not a little kid, don't be here. This is a mature-rated game.
Story, young lady? What can you do? Perhaps you can bake us all a wonderful cake. And you, beefstick in the back. I'm not gonna make fun of you. Your burps smell of blood, and you growl like a rabid animal. Anyway, I've got some advice for all of you. It's tough out there, and you won't be able to just beat up on whatever you please until you're ready. Sure, you can take from the bandits or find things in the wild, but equipment you buy from my stores are guaranteed. And if you die, you can't get your money back because you're dead. I kid. No need to be so serious here. And if you're looking for the vault, well, you're going to have your work cut out for you. So don't be afraid to spend what it takes to get the equipment you need. You listen to Marcos. I come from 7 generations of merchants, and I'm the best. Want to know why? Because I'm making it out here, in this place.
Okay, so we gotta hurry before the music kicks in. Roland is probably the best character of the soldier here, overall, because the Scorpio turret is frickin' broken. Well, it's not broken, but it's really good. And you can level up to where you basically have almost no cooldowns, and you keep redeploying it. It's actually really good. Mordecai is arguably the second best character. Kind of tied with Lilith here, the Siren. So the sniper is not much of a sniper, and his secondary skill with the bird is probably the worst in the game overall. Because it's just like he comes out and he attacks a couple things and he goes away. It's kind of crap, actually. Her phase walk ability is actually pretty nice. It can get you out of trouble, so you can kind of stay in the fight a little longer. You can back off, get your shields recharged, go back in. It's kind of the way I use it anyways. Brick is probably the worst character. His thing is explosives, and then his berserker ability lets him like go invincible. Well, semi-invincible. He just runs around and punches things with his fists. It's kind of fun and kind of useful, but it's just quirky. I'm actually going to use Mordecai. Mainly because my friend at the time when we were working at GameStop when this game came out, actually I took out the music cutting in on here. It used to be the theme song would kick in. It's copyrighted music, so that's why I skipped the intro. So, but if you want to watch that, there you go. Go find it on YouTube or something. You can find it. It's pretty easy to find. But his pistols he's the best at using pistols. And pistols are really good in this game. Like, stupidly good, especially revolvers. Rocket launchers also have their place, mainly to take care of a boss much later in the game. It's probably the last thing we do in this game is take care of that boss. But overall, Roland is probably the easiest and best to use because the turret acts as like a secondary character, almost the way I use it. I use it very offensively. It's actually a very defensive weapon, but the way I play, I use it very offensively. I'd love to show it off, but when I get into Borderlands 2, I'm going to be actually using Axton, the guy with the turret, in that game, not in this game, so I kind of want to save the turrety stuff for the next game. So anyways, besides the turret in Part 2 is way better. Way better. So we're going to use Mordecai.
Don't be alarmed. I need you to stay calm and don't let on that anyone is talking to you. Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you find the vault. In a moment, you'll be greeted by a funny little robot. Do everything he says. You'll know what I mean when it happens. I'll contact you again soon.
They've really improved a lot of the visuals and such in this version of the game. I haven't played through it all the way yet, so I don't know what everything's going to look like. Because they've really touched up a lot of stuff. Because some of it didn't
Don't worry about saying goodbye. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon enough. Get off my bus.
So I went to a GameStop conference and they had this there, and I didn't play it. But I saw it and I was like, okay, this is like the game I'm hyped up about. And this is the same year when Modern Warfare 2 was coming out. And I think this came out in the spring after Modern Warfare 2, because they didn't want to release it at the same time as that, because that would be stupid, foolish.
See you next time.
But the guys at this strategy game, hey, get down there, Speedy. Come on, bud. Good boy.
Welcome to Firestone.
There were some strategy guide people there,
You may call me by my locally
and
designated
they said Modern Warfare 2 is good, but they pointed at Borderlands and said we've been playing this non-stop, and they actually said this is the best game they've been playing right now. Not Modern Warfare 2, which is a freaking garbage game anyways. But before this game came out, we had it was a release date copy, so we had the copies in the store before we could actually sell them. Me and a buddy of mine, which he did this first, he kind of convinced me to do it. He basically took our gutted copy, because we used to gut copies to have them displayed in the shelves.
Your Echo device is fully functioning.
He took it home and he said, yeah, it's alright, but I don't really care for it. Oh, they actually added where you can see stuff in the scope now. That's cool. I don't remember if that was a thing. Speedy, would you get down from there, please, buddy? He's trying to get around the frickin' air conditioner. I'm like, quit it. So, anyways, Claptrap's gonna be yelling at us. Now, since we have... Oh, they give random guns at the beginning now. Dang it, I had a revolver last time. Well, I got a rocket launcher, so that's a good thing. And a much better snipper whiffle. So there's random guns again. Because I was playtesting this, it gave me a revolver and an assault rifle. I was like, oh, okay. But a much better starting snipper? Okay. Can't quite tell. Oh, it's got a freaking muzzle breaker. You know, so, let's see. 800% critical hit damage. That means a headshot is going to do stupid amounts of damage. That's going to do 400 damage at level 1. And this has a burst. That's going to leave a mark. So this is a flat off. But yeah, we took it home a little early. Like I said, we weren't trying to get over anybody or play something, but I went ahead and logged into Xbox Live anyways. And I played it for about 6 hours on my day off. Absolutely fell in love with the game. And my friends would just constantly message me like every 5 minutes, like, "What are you doing? How'd you get it? Why are you playing it? How is it? How is it?" And I just purposely ignored them, just to mess with their heads. It's freaking great. But anyways, we're gonna pick up all this junk. I forgot you can kind of hold the button to pick up multiple things. So, why did I pick Mordecai? Well, one thing that this game has is proficiencies. The more you use a weapon, the better you get with it. You get bonus buffs for them. So I'm going to focus down on pistols, which also includes revolvers now. I took revolvers out. Revolvers used to be a separate thing. I'm okay with that. But we're going to focus down on pistols, which is pistols and revolvers. Sniper rifles to some degree, because they're just kind of useful to have one around. And rocket launchers. Iridian is too late in the game, and they're quirky, and that's just what they are. They're quirky. Okay, I have a level 2 pistol. I'm going to definitely equip that, so I can start working on pistol proficiency, because I can get that up. So why did I take Mordecai? Well, he has 3 skill trees. Every character has 3 skill trees. You have Sniper, Rogue, and Gunslinger for him. So I want to get to that skill there, because I can penetrate shields, making endgame enemies extremely easy because they have no health and all shields. And I don't have to worry about carrying around lightning weapons to take care of them. Let's see. So I'm going to work my way down to that eventually. All the rest of these skills I really don't care about, because I'm not really going to be focused on snipers, but I have to put points in it to get to that, so that's the thing. But pistols are where we're doing it, because you have increased critical hit damage. So I can fire more bullets per pull trigger. That is actually kind of broken for one of the revolvers I'm going to be using later on. Let's see. Killing an enemy gives you a chaotic health regeneration for a few seconds, so I can constantly regen health while killing things. Increases melee damage. Also, every melee attack has a 35% chance to be a lethal strike and deal extremely high damage. So basically, you get a crit with melee, which normally doesn't happen. Reduces Bloodwing's cooldown. I don't care about Bloodwing. Increase fire rate and magazine size with pistols. That is something. And then killing an enemy increases your fire rate and gives every bullet fired a 25% chance to be a killer shot and deal additional damage. This effect lasts a few seconds. So, pistols, you can kind of... This, combined with this, is broken. Because this works for all guns. Let's see, and then that increases accuracy with all weapon types, which is handy. And sniper rifle's way it goes down, which is pretty nice. This one's kind of nice. Bloodwing causes enemies to drop additional money, ammo, and healing items when it attacks. There's one on here. Here it is. Killing an enemy increases the amount of loot you get from other enemies killed for a few seconds. So you can get more. So Mordecai's the loot lord of this game. Yeah, see, Bloodwing just sucks. But I kind of want to just show off this pistol build that my buddy did when we were playing the game back in the day. So there's some other little things that you can kind of loot around here. I think there's something inside this. But that's kind of give you a brief overview. This video is going to be just us getting through the initial tutorial area. I'm going to leave this be for a little while, you know, if you want to jump in and play with me, you know, message me, leave a comment. I'll try to get you together, get on the Discords and such. See what we can do.
Step right up. This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and stored. Please activate the new U station now.
Okay, so we've got different hats now that you can wear. Ooh, I like that one. It's got that tinfoil hat from 3. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I like the bright-eyed one. That's kind of cool. I think you can adjust your colors and everything. Get like that. Alright, let's do that.
Excellent! Now that your DNA is registered, you have the best in horrific death and dismemberment.
So that's something that wasn't in the old
Should an
game, was
unfortunate
new
fatal
heads.
incident
Or
occur,
hats. Or
your
whatever.
new you will appear at the nearest station.
I'm gonna try to suck her out.
Now we can head into the peaceful town of Firestone. All right, let's go.
I know some people that don't know anything about this game will criticize it for being like similar to Fallout.
Is that... Oh no, not again! Are they gone?
So here's a little quirk of programming that they made funny in this game. Watch when he enters the gate, it's freaking hilarious.
And open! Yes!
So they left that in, of him banging his head on the gate because it was just kind of like bad timing, but they're like, that's actually kind of funny, let's put a sound effect in there and a voice clip for it. It's just awesome. Okay, so I blew that guy in half. Oh, he actually took a hit. Okay, let's pull this sucker out and see what it does. Okay, it does a burst fire. Okay, so that's what that thing's quirk is. Okay, so reloading is painfully slow with sniper rifles, and I hate it for that. Luckily, it doesn't take much to knock somebody out with one. And they're pretty accurate, and they hit pretty hard. So having a sniper is not a bad thing. We're going to have this one for a little while because the crit rate on this thing is absolutely insane. So yeah, they changed up how this... Because it used to be you just got like some gold weapons, which were kind of like these like slightly more powerful starting weapons. Now they're just like, here, here's two random starting unique items. So I'm like, alright. Oh, come on, I want to hit it. I only did 107 damage. I thought this thing had 800%. That was not 8 times damage. This thing lies. You lie to me again, I'll get rid of you. Alright, so here they give you a couple like starting weapons. This is supposed to be the first chest you open.
Wow! That looks like it could do some...
It looks like it could do some damage! My doll one. The doll one's the best. See, Hyperion makes like the best. It has like overall the best and most rare guns in this game. Torgs are junk. Well, no, Torgs hit hard but have low accuracy, low fire rate, low magazine capacity. There's like but it's like a low roll chance of that. I'm gonna take the rocket. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I want the rocket launcher. I want the sniper rifle going right now.
Let's get this gate open.
Okay, this has a scope on it.
These controls seem to be damaged. Have no fear. I'm sure I can do it. This isn't working. Quick, this way.
There's the ammo box. Yeah, jumps are a little floaty in this game, just because, you know, alien planet and all. What's wrong with that? Ooh, garbage pile. I am bad about just opening everything. Well, in Borderlands 2, you want to open everything just because you get, like, some, they call it, like, some kind of rank thing. Yeah, he's using Claptrap for frickin' cover, god dang it.
That hurt.
Ooh, my aim is garbage right now. I have no aim assist on, and I'm using a controller, which usually I do pretty good. I just gotta get back into the hang of it, and I'll be bopping folks. Ooh, an electric revolver. It's level 15. Why am I finding a level 15 item this early? What the heck, game? What are you smoking?
Keep shooting! Oh.
Last thing about pistols, though. Huh? Oh. You still just hold down the trigger like it's full auto. It just fires that fast. Alright, where's that dull pistol at? Oh, it's actually just worse in every way. Except for fire rate. I really like dull guns because they just have like this military look to them. I'll keep this up. Yeah, we gotta start leveling up our pistols.
You gotta squeal before we close!
Dude, give me the frickin' shotgun.
Take 'em out!
Excellent. I
Booyah.
knew you were the right choice, friend. Now go.
These guns are
I'll
actually pretty
contact you
good starting
again
out.
soon.
Alright, so we're gonna meet our first weirdo character. Oh yeah, and it's like there's keys for like hyper loot in Firestone. This is something I added to this game, which is fine, and I have 75 keys because I've never used any of them. Yeah, no claptrap, but I gotta go find loot. There's money to be had, and we need money. Right now, we need all the money. So much ammo, even though ammo is nice. Ah! Fell. Crap. Okay. Let's back up here. Yeah, this build that I'm going for, it's going to take a little while to get to. But it's going to be worth it in the end. In the long run, it's going to be worth it. I think that's all the pit of loot I can get. There's something back here. Yep. Money. Little toolboxes always have money. Garbage piles can have money, weapons, items, shields. Just name it, it's there. Alright, so let's go meet our first character of the game.
Attention, citizen of Firestone! There is no cause for alarm! This new visitor has resolved the problem!
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
So, another thing, let me know about this. Do you want me to read all this flavor text or not? Because I can leave it on the screen for a minute. I think I was going to do that. That way, if you want to read it, you can. This is from Dr. Zed. He is probably one of the kookiest characters in all of Borderlands. Oddly, he wasn't in 3 that much, but I haven't played all the DLC, so maybe he shows up in those. But he basically repeated what you just said there, so our first quest.
Now that you've
Objective
selected a
indicator.
mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. The waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
Uh-huh. Alright, so let's meet Zed. So anyways, get back to my story with me playing this game early. But yeah, I mean, I actually just fell right in love with this game. I was like, it feels like I'm playing Call of Duty for the most part. It doesn't feel like I'm playing Brothers in Arms. Gearbox really did a fantastic job on this game. I really liked Gearbox as a company. I really do. I know they've had some hiccups here recently with, Aliens Colonial Marines, Randy Pitchford being a complete twat. It's just, the company's just run by a complete moron. But aside from that, they make really good stuff. I mean, we know they can. I mean, look at this series. This series is freaking brilliant. A lot of people give Borderlands 3 some flack because the villain's kind of meh. But you're never going to top the bad guy from Borderlands 2. You're never going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's impossible.
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's Zed. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost my license, so now I keep the med vendors around here up and running. From the vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the vault is a myth you'll get yourself killed lecture.
Okay.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
Alright, so we can turn our quest. We get our rewards down there, 40 experience. A little fanfare. Okay, so outside of Firestone, just past the gate and across the road, you'll find several skag dens. Skag is a vicious four-legged creature, and they'll eat anything, including you. I want to know if you can handle yourself in a fight against some of these beasts, so head out there and kill some of them for me. If you're still in one piece, then come on back. That's our first quest.
Over here. Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
We are going to go all the way into this first little quest line here. And take care of business. I'm following you, stupid. Keep going. He just hit freaking rocket to the face.
Alright, boys, take him out!
So yeah, I have a melee attack, and it's a big, like, machete cleaver thing.
Looks like he got under Nine Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Claptrap rescue. Perform a diagnostic on Claptrap to find the repair kit and repair it. Alright, there you go. Click on him. Run over
That
here.
little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up?
I'm trying really hard not to speedrun this game, because I go through this game so fast
Oh my God,
most of the
I'm
time.
leaking. I think I'm leaking. I'm leaking. There's oil everywhere. Good as new, I think. Am I leaking?
He seems to be okay. Now is the time to get moving and play your part in the journey to come.
Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on, get down. Thank you for visiting Firestone. Farewell, traveler, and be sure to say hello to all the friendly claptraps that await you on Pandora. I shall now continue my fascinating research on the wondrous properties of sand.
Sounds riveting, Claptrap. Okay, so one thing I want to do. So, you can damage enemies by jumping on them. I want to kill a skag by jumping on them. Come here, you stupid little bucket. So that would actually unlock a perk, or no, an achievement. If you kill an enemy by jumping on it, it says my what does it say? My other cousin's a plumber or something like that. My other cousin's a plumber. Okay, so we're at level 3 now. We gotta hit level 5 before we can get our secondary skill and start putting skill points in. Alright, so let's turn this one in. Yeah, we're gonna go for a little bit of length on this.
Is there something you need? I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
I guess those skags didn't give you much trouble, eh? You clearly know how to handle a gun. That's good. Real good. You're gonna need it, because I've got something else for you to help with. If you're gonna head out of town, you need a shield. Shield forms an invisible barrier around you that absorbs damage. Normally you buy one from the med vendor here, but this one took a bullet during the bandit raid. Fortunately, it just needs a new power coupling. And it so happens there's an old vendor we can use for parts. It's right outside of town, down the road east. Go grab the part, install it in the med vendor, and buy yourself a shield. You can't just give me one or just open the thing up because you're the guy in charge of filling these things. Alright, we're gonna fight a few more skags over here. Ooh, critical hit. So normally, ammo, especially for the pistol, is not going to be that big a deal. The only bad thing about Borderlands 1 is you have to manually pick up everything. Money and ammo don't auto pick up like it does in the other games. Sadly. However, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I'll let this video stand for about a week from posting it tonight, or in the morning, I guess. And come next week, we're going to see what everybody wants to do. Let's jump in and let's keep going, do some whatevers. So let's buy ourselves the shield.
Everyone else does.
That one has health regen. These are all junk. It costs a lot more, though. I'll be able to use that one for a lot longer so I can find a new shield. But I'm cheap.
Thanks for the help. You ought to use the machine to sell some things you don't need and buy first aid kits to use on the field.
No, you never need to buy first aid kits.
More or less.
Alright, I'm keeping that. All this crap. It's all junk. Alright. I'm going to hang on to that for now. I'm definitely hanging on to that. I need a revolver. The revolvers hit hard. And having one with electricity is actually kind of nice. But early on, you want something with fire.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
See, you don't need a PhD to do my job. I guess people just feel more comfortable with my honest face and bedside manner. Feel free to sell your items at the vendor and buy some first aid kits for later. Never buy that crap. You never pick those up, never use them. They're junk. Blinding Nine Toes. Nine Toes placed a few men at a small outpost outside of town across the road west. Those men report every move we make. So our next move should be to make them dead. We'll do that next time.
That'll do for now.
On
People don't
the
yet
Borderlands.
trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault, you'll need the aid of the people. Helping Dr. Zed with his Nine Toes problem is a good move.
Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one of Borderlands. I'll see you then. Later.